From the CBS Bay Area studios, this is KPIX 5 News.
Welcome back. It's just about 6:30. Good morning. I'm Devin Fehely.
And I'm Melissa Caen.
Massive fire that ripped through a condo complex that was under construction in Santa Clara. Authorities say the cause appears to be suspicious. Police detained a person of interest near the scene, but later released him. The fire broke out yesterday morning off El Camino Real and Scott Boulevard. You can see the 56-unit condo complex completely engulfed in flames. One construction worker was injured. Federal ATF agents were on the scene trying to figure out the cause of that massive fire. One of our viewers shared this video with us. It's a close-up shot of the moments right after that fire broke out. You can see just how massive those flames were in the beginning. Crews battled the flames from all sides as the fire swept through 4 levels of that building. The fire sent embers flying onto nearby homes, and neighbors also joined in the firefight.
My wife and my kid went with a few belongings. I stayed back and hosed everything down and just kept an eye on things just to make sure.
My main concern was just making sure that that everybody was safe, and that I knew that everybody down our street were all safe.
This is what the finished complex was supposed to look like. Plans were for 56 units with 1, 2, and 3 bedroom floor plans. Now, meanwhile, a portion of El Camino will remain closed until sometime later this morning.
Crews have also extinguished a 2-alarm fire that broke out in a home in Castro Valley. They were called to the home off of Keith Avenue around 9:30 last night. Officials say the blaze began in the garage of one house and quickly spread to another house.
Nobody injured. The main house where the fire was located at, the residence was in the home sleeping. Another neighbor noticed it. They ran over, trying to get people to wake up, and then nobody was waking up, so they threw a flower pot through the window.
Fortunately, everyone got out safely. Authorities are investigating the cause.
Pride weekend is in full swing. The Castro is ready to welcome tens of thousands of visitors this weekend. And for many businesses, this is their biggest weekend of the year.
We sell way more than normal, yes. I mean, business is probably like 5 to 10 times the amount than a normal weekend.
Every single community I've ever seen has been here just welcoming and friendly and just, I mean, we don't have that in small town Missouri.
Last night, the 16th annual Trans March kicked off from Dolores Park and ended in the Tenderloin. It is one of the largest trans pride events in the country. SFPD officers will be highly visible this weekend in uniform and undercover. The department is reminding Sunday's Pride parade goers to leave bags at home, allow extra time to get through security at the Civic Center, and don't bring alcohol to the venue. There will be no open containers allowed on city streets. Civic Center has been turned into Celebration Plaza for Pride, and tomorrow Market Street will turn into a kaleidoscope of colors. The Pride Parade kicks off at 10:30 a.m. Almost 300 contingents and thousands of people will make their way down Market Street towards Civic Center Plaza in front of an anticipated crowd of more than 100,000. SFPD is encouraging people not to drive.
And the outline for that famous pink triangle has been put up on Twin Peaks. And of course, it's hard to miss. Organizers say that you can see it from 20 miles away. Now, the rest is going to be filled in later this morning. The installation commemorates gay victims killed in Nazi Germany. Now, some couples kicked off Pride weekend by getting married at City Hall yesterday. The city administrator invited couples to join in the celebrations and tie the knot. Couples told us they couldn't be happier with the timing.
We're ready and excited. We're excited about Pride, and it's the perfect time to come celebrate here.
Honestly, I'm kind of still in shock. I love it. I just got married to the love of my life, so I'm happy.
And couples who got married yesterday also received a special Pride marriage certificate.
In the Bay Area, San Francisco police are warning that crooks are passing off fake Chinese gold figurines and artifacts as a treasure trove and scamming victims out of tens of thousands of dollars. One victim lost almost 70 grand. Police say the scammers are targeting Asian men in their 40s or older who speak Mandarin, and the scheme has been used throughout the United States and Asia. This week, we told you about a dog flu outbreak hitting East Bay animal shelters. The Oakland Animal Shelter and the East Bay SPCA are dealing with more than 100 cases. We've learned that 200 dogs are moving to an Oakland warehouse where they will be quarantined for the next 4 to 6 weeks. Pet Food Express is asking dog owners to vaccinate their pets and to keep them away from communal water bowls.
And in Oakland, a sinkhole has opened up, causing some damage. This is on Shafter Avenue, and East Bay Mud says that this hole was caused by a water main break involving a 12-inch cast iron water pipe. Crews say they have clamped that pipe so they can start making repairs, and the street will be closed until later this morning. But fortunately, the water pressure seems fine, so customers did not have their water turned off.
Google has just bought more property for its proposed transit village in downtown San Jose. It paid $15 million in cash to buy sites on South Montgomery Street and South Autumn. Those spots currently hold a restaurant and a memorabilia store. Google has now spent more than $380 million on land near the Diridon train station. The roughly mile-long stretch includes industrial buildings, junkyards, and parking lots. The search giant wants to build a transit-oriented community of offices, homes, and restaurants where up to 25,000 people could work.
And tech giant Apple is shifting production for its new MacBook Pro computers to Asia. That's according to a new Wall Street Journal report. The company's $6,000 desktop device will reportedly be assembled in China instead of Austin, Texas. Currently, it's the only major Apple device assembled in the U.S. According to the report, the move will reduce shipping costs and also make it easier to build because of the proximity to other Chinese factories.
You know that canvas tote bag that you've been bringing to the Shark Tank for years? Well, next time you got to leave that at home. The SAP Center has announced that it will introduce a new clear bag policy at all events beginning Monday, July 1st. That includes all San Jose Shark games as well as San Jose Barracuda games. And other Bay Area venues have adopted a clear bag policy as well, including Levi's and Stanford Stadium. And America's pastime is moving across the pond this weekend. The New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox are gearing up for a two-game series. The Brits are turning London's former Olympic Stadium into an American ballpark. That is 340 tons of clay, 140,000 square feet of synthetic turf, and the entire supply of chicken wire in the UK. The game is today at 10 a.m. our time.
And it turns out that even thieves can show a little heart sometimes. Now, this story begins with a custom wrestling belt made for a 5-year-old with a tumor. The belt was made for Timmy, and wrestling is Timmy's favorite sport. But after his parents saved up all year to have this belt refurbished, the belt was stolen right off the porch. But word got out, and it didn't take long for the thieves to hear about little Timmy. So they returned the belt and left a letter.
It says, "Never in a million years would I have expected I would have stolen from a sick 5-year-old. I have a 6-year-old myself, and I am ashamed of what I did."
The letter goes on to say that the thieves are homeless and they were just trying to make a quick buck. The family says they're glad that the story has a happy ending.
NASA is embarking on a new mission to explore Saturn's largest moon, Titan. If all goes well, a drone will be able to zip around the atmosphere and land once in a while to take measurements. The goal of the mission is to explore the building blocks of life. Now, NASA says Titan's atmosphere is unlike any other place in the solar system.
Titan has all of the key ingredients needed for life. And so we have on Titan the opportunity to observe the processes that were present on early Earth when life began to form.
The launch from Earth is set for 2026 with projected arrival in 2034.
And today is National Camera Day. That means it's a day to celebrate the art of photography. So whether you're using your smartphone to snap a pic of the sunrise, or you're a pro using the cameras that we use to make news, today is a great day to share and celebrate your favorite photos on the internet with the hashtag National Camera Day. Yeah, so we all know that Steph Curry can shoot.
But did you know that he can also sing, apparently? Yeah, I don't know. Take a look. Here's Steph singing the major hit, Old Town Road, along singer Mo Bamba. The scene played out in China during the 2019 Under Armour Basketball Asia Tour. It definitely looks like they're having a good time.
We can say that. And this morning, a tribute from the San Francisco Giants. This team is celebrating the 25th anniversary of the sitcom Friends. That's right, players Brandon Crawford, Joe Panic, and Will Smith recreated that iconic Friends intro, dancing to that theme song, I'll Be There For You. And they even got some help from their wives and girlfriends. It looks like they had a lot of fun doing that. The Sacramento Bee reports that the Giants did use the same couch and lamp used in the 90s show. Although that stayed the same, they also stayed true to their Giants roots, wearing black and orange. The video is also promoting Friends Day at Oracle Park on August 25th.
Mid-80s going to be the rule for inland locations over the next 7 days. In fact, every single day is almost identical. And we've got ourselves caught in a pattern here looking through the next week. They're all average. This is where we should be for this time of year. There's just not going to be a whole lot of change from it. So if you've got outdoor plans for this weekend, plan on low gray clouds near the coast and in the bay, and clearing out for the most part by the time we get to late afternoon.
All right, well, it is time for us to call it a morning. Thank you for watching KPIX 5 News this morning.
Yeah, we'll be back here tomorrow morning at 6 o'clock. Enjoy your day.